Welcome to Three Blind Mike's podcast, sponsored by the Family Proud, Family Strong Network. Follow their journey as John J., the real hot rod, Cletrodamus, and Portis, the assassin, deliver the bottom line on the greatest pop culture entertainment debates of then and now. The Three Blind Mikes won't know the topic of the show until the show begins, which surely will lead to an unscripted and uncensored good time. Now, let's go in blind on the road to nowhere.
I think that was our best episode, guys.
Well, it's good to get back at it.
Yeah.
And well, yesterday she couldn't do that.
Did the whole block get shut down for
No, it was just me. And apparently they put a note on my door telling me that they were shutting me off, and I guess I never used the front door. So what had happened was, I have bill pay through my bank.
Yeah.
And I set it up and I just wire the money, like I wire you $50 through Zelle or whatever. And I was paying the bill, but it was just sitting in the Village of Hanover Park account and not getting sent over. And I was not, I wasn't really following it as closely as I probably should have. And, yeah, they just shut it off just like that. And the thing about it was, I didn't realize it until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, I have no water. So I called the village, and just like good city politicians, I called it like 4:29 or almost 4:30. And that's exactly when they close. And yeah. And, I had to make a payment, or I called about it, and I had to tell them, like, I just made a payment like 7 days ago to the Village of Hanover Park. You didn't get it? And they're like, well, let me talk to accounting. And she puts me on hold, long hold. You know that hold music where it's like, duh, duh,
yeah.
It's like, duh, like you just like, I'm on hold. And she's like, I just got back with accounting. Yeah. You have been making the payments and we didn't process them right. So,
compensation.
And so I had to literally call at 2:50, because if I called at 3:01, they wouldn't be able to turn on the water until, what day is it? It's Tuesday. They wouldn't turn it on until Thursday because they don't work tomorrow. The whole
They don't work on Thursdays, or they don't work on Wednesdays?
Or Wednesdays. They're not open at all. So they would have had to send a technician to the house to turn it on Thursday, if I would not have been proactive and called and done that. So I'm going to take a shower, because I probably smell like absolute just,
Well, you wash away that foolish Hanover Park accounting department, Clay.
Yeah, so good old city politics.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sorry about that,
so
bro.
this has been a bonus clip.
Are you record? Oh, I did want to say about social media. When I used to work at the airport, I'd be working until like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I would be absolutely fried. Yeah. And
fried rice.
Yeah, that would be like double fried rice, like fried and then fried again. And so I, of course, did my little shtick, my little, I would go off on like different stuff, and people would just film me without my knowledge. Damn. I had no idea that I was being filmed. The cameras would come out, the phones would come out, and I would be filmed. And
while you were at work?
Yeah, and I would find out. Yeah, I would find out that I was like, whatever, I was making a little, they thought it was funny, so they just pull the phone out and start filming you, and you don't know that you're being filmed. Damn. That's one of the dangers too, is that all of a sudden you're being filmed and you don't know. And I will say, though, lately we've seen it, and a lot of times when we see it, it's connected to like some kind of like social injustice, where somebody calls the police because somebody's in the park And that's the realness. You're seeing the real person being racist or hurtful toward another person. And then you see the fakeness of, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. That's the fakeness. The fakeness is, there's been this huge this outcry of what I did. So let me fix it and say, I'm so embarrassed. Anyway. All right, guys.
All right.
All right. Great talking to you, fellas.
I'm going to go take a shower.
All right.
I'm going to go get some new underwear. All right.
All right. We'll see you, fellas.
Love you guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
Been good.
The Three Blind Mics is sponsored by the Family Proud, Family Strong Network via YouTube and powered by the Digital Media Productions.